also sent shockwaves through her following, announcing that she was getting a divorce.
We started having parties. Really wild things ended up on Reddit because of one of the moms from Mom Talk. My blood was boiling. I got on a TikTok live, 50 to 60,000 people. We would have parties, and there was a group of us that were intimate with each other, and that's where things just kind of like blew up.
There was a rumor that Connor was on Tinder. I don't know if you guys remember that rumor.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
And I lied about it because I was embarrassed. I didn't even know it was true until I confronted Connor. And I went to him like, look at this joke. There was more to that. He had been struggling with addiction, and I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to come out because I just feel like there's a whole story. You know, there's a reason why people do certain things. And I think he was just confused.
Take a seat, Queen.
Thank you.
This one's very special.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
It's smelling.
Wait, what?
Fruity Pebbles, freaking Whitney.
I'm dead.
So dumb. She hates it. I didn't like send out 80 texts like talking about like the intention behind the night. That's fine. It's fine, Whit. It's no big deal. I laid out the intention clear as day to all of the girls that this was not a trashy bachelorette party. This specific thing that she was trying to make light of and make a joke was something that was completely intimate and off the table that was between Brett and I. We swore to each other we would never tell a soul about that. I just think it's below the belt.
So Connor rushes Liam to the emergency room. The first couple days were a bit scary, but then he was getting better. And so I'm thinking, like, let's, do something fun. And I made a video. In that video, people felt that I was using my child's sickness for clout and for attention.
We don't drink alcohol or do drugs, and so it's kind of our vice. My soda order is very specific. I'm gonna do a 44-ounce fighter.
Did you want that with sparkling or flat water?
Sparkling, please.
Sparkling
Thank you.
water.
44-ounce sparkling water with sugar-free coconut, sugar-free vanilla, sugar-free raspberry, sugar-free pineapple, and coconut cream. Chef's kiss.
Queen Bee has officially left the group chat. I can't say I'm shocked because Whitney makes very dramatic decisions based off of emotion, but I am a little shocked at the same time because it was a very public to all of us. She didn't tell anyone she was doing it, but she did it because she wanted us to see it. I think she wanted to ruffle some feathers, and I think she wanted to see who was gonna check on her afterwards.
I'm done.
It's spelled Chippendales.
CHIPPENDA.
Oh, don't tell him yet. Don't tell him. I don't want Zach to stress out right now. Thank you. Oh, Chippendales, I've heard of it all my life. This is my first time going, and honestly, jaw on the floor.
Can you just think about me, please? Dakota and Zach are mad that their wives are going to Chippendales, or not even going to Chippendales, but just walking inside the building. He doesn't want to be married to me if I do stuff like that.
I wanted to do something really creative to tell my mom and dad and my siblings that I was pregnant.
Should we hold up the test?
Yes.
Yes,
Or stick
you
it
can.
out.
1, 2, 3.
Mom talk, that is important to me, and I do feel like I've established that here.
Like, I'm happy with that, but I don't really care.
Taylor, if you found out today that Dakota lied and actually slept with Jenna that night, would you leave him even though you were having his baby?
100,000% would be dead to me.
Really?
I couldn't help to think that it is Jenna because one, I've only met her one time, which the DM states, and it was right when we were beginning in the dating. So the two added up.
Dakota's gonna freaking love me after this.
I'm about to make a phone call that could ruin people's lives, and my heart is racing.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jenna?
If I find out the message is true, it will be devastating, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Do I tell her and ruin her family, or do I lie and just keep it to myself? We've survived one controversy, but another one could be the end of her and the end of us.
Hi, this is Macy Neely.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good. Okay, this is probably the most random phone call ever. I'm calling because I just have some questions about you and Dakota and your past relationship.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you everything.